Hi everyone, my name is Anna Huntsman and I'm here to review Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, until last month, I had never seen a Star Wars movie, and that's not really by choice. I didn't grow up watching them, my mom wasn't interested in them, and my dad just kind of followed her lead. But I don't live under mommy and daddy's roof anymore, so over winter break, I decided to finally watch Star Wars. I watched episodes 4 through 8. And I love them. I was actually really surprised by how much I really love them. So, since I have so much respect and appreciation and high regard for Star Wars now, it only makes sense that I watch the prequels. I borrowed my favorite programming director I've ever hired, Jaden's entire Star Wars collection. I popped episode 1 into my DVD player, but for some reason it wasn't playing on my TV screen. That's when I realized Jaden gave me a Blu-ray. So I settled for watching it in my bedroom on my laptop using a site that's completely and totally legal. The show started and I saw Liam Neeson and Natalie Portman, and of course Jar Jar Binks.
What the?
I thought Anakin Skywalker was so adorable, but then I realized he's kinda whiny. I thought Darth Maul's face was absolutely terrifying. I'm also a little disappointed that Darth Maul isn't where Darth Vader goes shopping. A key talking point I have for you, besides making Star Wars puns, is one particular scene. It's about halfway through the movie. The pod racing scene. First of all, was the fart really necessary? Really? Second of all, I wasn't a huge fan of all the weird, eccentric creatures that are in the movie, and this scene had so many of them. And then there were randomly people on the hill shooting at the racers like snipers. What? The race itself, I just found to be really boring. It just dragged on and on and on. I would have actually rewinded to see how long the scene actually was, but every time I clicked the screen, an ad for Ashley Madison popped up. The whole movie in general, I thought, was pretty slow-paced, and it didn't keep my attention as much as the other Star Wars movies did. I will say that the fight scene at the very end was so cool, and I was really on the edge of my seat the entire time. It reminded me of what I liked about the other Star Wars movies, where I was constantly wondering what was going to happen next, if they were going to succeed, if the good guys would win, if the bad guys would win, who's going to die. In all seriousness, you'd probably think that I would find it terrible, but I didn't think it was the worst movie I've ever seen, but definitely my least favorite Star Wars movie. What I like about Star Wars is that it's a human story. I always thought that it was very science fiction and that I wouldn't be interested in it, but it explores themes of love and family and good versus evil, and I loved it. But this one just had too many weird creatures for me, and it didn't seem very real, and not to mention it was pretty boring at times. Well, that's all I have for this review. Let us know what you think on Twitter at TV2AllSystemsGo. Was my review too harsh? Was it not harsh enough? I'd also like to see if my perspective was any different because I'm a new Star Wars fan. Until next time, I'm Anna Huntsman, and may the Force, not the farts, be with you.